So settling down into our Yoga Nidra session, laying down and adjusting your body to settle into the ground, the mat or mattress beneath you. I'd like to ask you to tune into your body and discover, is there anything that's not quite comfortable? If you could become 5% more comfortable, what would you do? What would you adjust? And just make that adjustment. Perhaps checking in with your head. Perhaps checking in with your neck or your shoulders. Are your legs comfortable? If you haven't already done so, I invite you to close down the eyes and allow the support beneath you to take the whole weight of your physical body. Give yourself permission to be held throughout our Yoga Nidra session. This Yoga Nidra has been written and designed to help bring about balance. Balancing the need to do with the need to rest. Creating space for what nourishes us. Start to bring your focus to the breath, the natural breath, flowing in and out through the nose. In a few moments, we're going to use the ocean breath, the Ujjayi pranayama technique, constricting the back of the throat on the exhale as though you are fogging a mirror, but making the exhale intentionally slower than the breath you would use when fogging a mirror. Perhaps you'd like to try the first 2 exhales with the mouth open, and then on the third, close the mouth on the exhale, keeping that throat constricted so the exhale creates the same sound as the ocean. On the next natural inhale, allow it to flowing naturally. And on the exhale, constrict the throat with the breath. Let's try again once more with the mouth open if you like. Seeing if you can get your exhale just a tiny little bit longer than it was before. Breathing in through the nose, and on the exhale constricting the throat and keeping your mouth closed. Follow your natural inhale, and on the exhale, keeping the mouth closed, the throat constricted, making the ocean sound for another 4 to 5 breaths, but going at your pace. Slowly bring your breath back to its natural rhythm, letting go of any control, allowing the throat to unconstrict and allowing the natural exhale to fall back in to its gentle fall away. Perhaps invite your focus to watch the natural rise and fall of the belly as the body breathes and the breath returns. Just in through the nose, out through the nose. Just watching. Just noticing. Can you see if you can allow the body to become heavier on each exhale? Inviting that heaviness to wash over you, melting into the support beneath you. Just breathing, relaxing. On the next exhale, see if you can invite the face to relax. Inviting the jaw to soften. Inviting the tongue to fall to the floor of the mouth. And the intricate muscles of the forehead to just let go. Inviting, allowing. Perhaps allow the relaxing energy to drift down to the neck and down to the shoulders. Inviting both shoulders to release together on the exhale. Letting go together. Allowing the whole torso to sink deeper into the support beneath you. Allowing the legs to become heavier. Your whole body becoming heavier and heavier on each out breath. Sinking deeper. Sinking deeper into the support beneath you. Sinking deeper still. This Yoga Nidra session is like receiving an energetic massage, a whole energetic body massage, helping the body to fall into deep rest and the mind to calm, allowing the space to create balance between the body, the emotions, the mind, and the spiritual life. The in-breath taking you deeper into balance. The out-breath taking you deeper into rest. We're going to mentally repeat a sankalpa, which is a type of intention, a deep, soul-aligned commitment to help bring about positive change. I invite you to mentally repeat 3 times. I invite ease and balance into all areas of my life. I invite ease and balance into all areas of my life. I invite ease and balance into all areas of my life. I'm going to guide you through a rotation of consciousness and just allow your mind to follow my voice to specific points on the body. You might like to imagine that you are creating rivers or streams of energy or light to flow from one point of the body to another. Maybe you'd like to choose a colour of light to imagine. You choose the colour, and whatever is right for you at this time. Begin by sensing the right hand thumb, taking all of your attention to the right hand thumb. Moving the sense and attention to the right hand index finger, the whole right hand index finger. Now moving to the middle finger. You might like to imagine that colour on those fingers. Moving to the ring finger, the right hand ring finger. And moving over to the pinky finger. Expanding your attention to encompass all 5 fingers. All 5 fingers, your choice of colour. Sliding your attention to the palm of the right hand. Bringing it to the back of the right hand. The right wrist. Sliding up the forearm. The elbow. The upper arm. The right shoulder. The right underarm. Channels of coloured light. See if you can expand your attention to encompass the right side of the chest, including all of the ribs on the right side. Breathing. Sliding down to the right side of the waist. Moving to the right hip. The right thigh. The right knee. The lower leg. The ankle. The heel. The sole of the right foot. The top of the right foot. Bringing all of your attention to the right big toe. And moving to the second toe. The middle toe. The fourth toe. The fifth toe. Channels of coloured light. All 5 toes. Holding all 5 toes in your awareness at one time. See if you can expand your attention to include the whole of the right leg. noticing any and all sensations in the whole of the right leg. Expanding your attention further to include the whole of the right side of the body. The whole of the right side of the body. Noticing any sensations here. The whole of the right side of the body, glowing your choice of colour. Give some time for your attention to move all the way over from the right side of the body. Shrink it down to focus it all into the left hand thumb. Sensing the left hand thumb. The left hand thumb. Moving to sense the left hand index finger. Now the middle finger. Moving to the ring finger. Now the pinky finger. Holding all 5 fingers. 5 colours of light. Sliding your attention to the palm of the left hand. The back of the hand. The wrist. The forearm. The elbow. The upper arm. The left shoulder. Channels of coloured light. The underarm. Expanding your awareness to include the left side of the chest, including all of the ribs on the left side of the chest. Sliding down to the left side of the waist. The left hip. The left thigh. The knee. The lower leg. The ankle. The left heel. The sole of the left foot. The top of the left foot. The channels of coloured light. Focusing all of your attention onto the left big toe. Second toe. The middle toe. The fourth toe. The fifth toe. All 5 toes. 5 toes of light. Now expanding your attention to encompass the whole of the left leg, noticing any sensations here. expanding your attention further still to include the whole of the left side of the body, and noticing sensations here, the whole of the left side of the body, channels of coloured light. Now see if you can expand your awareness to include the whole of the right side of the body at the same time. Can you equally divide attention between the left-hand side and the right-hand side so that you're balancing that attention between the both sides, holding both the left-hand side and the right-hand side in your attention equally at the same time? Now letting go and bringing our senses to the back of the body and taking our attention right down to the right heel. Moving it over to the left heel. Holding both heels in our attention at the same time, balancing. Moving your attention to the right calf. Now the left calf. Both calves at the same time, in balance. Moving your attention to the back of the right knee. The back of the left knee. Both knees at the same time, in balance. Moving to the right hamstring. The left hamstring. Both hamstrings at the same time. Moving to the right glute. The left glute. Both glutes balancing at the same time. Moving the attention up to the whole of the back of the pelvis. Moving up to the lower back. The middle back. The upper back. The entire spine. The right shoulder blade. The left shoulder blade. Both shoulder blades at the same time, balancing. The back of the neck. The back of the head. Moving towards the top of the head. The forehead. The right ear. The left ear. Both ears at the same time. The right eye. The left eye. Both eyes. Moving down to the lips and the upper lip. the lower lip, both lips together, the chin, the jaw, the throat, the right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, the chest as a whole, the torso, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs at the same time, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms at the same time, the whole face, the whole body, front and back, left and right, in balance, the whole body, sensing the whole body, the whole body balanced and basking in the feeling tones of deep rest that you deserve, deep rest to heal and repair, to balance. Notice your breathing, natural breath, relaxing, not forcing, just watching. I invite you to take your attention to the very base of your spine, the area of your root chakra, and see if you can imagine on the next inhale that you are breathing into the very base of your spine, the very root chakra, and then breathing out from that very same point. Just breathing. Now see if you can imagine breathing red light into that chakra, the base of your spine, and breathing out red light from that very same point. In, out. Just breathing, balancing. Dropping the red light, move your attention to the lower abdomen, the area below the navel, and see if you can imagine the breath flowing into this area on the in-breath, the area of the sacral chakra, and breathing out at that very same point. In and out. Just breathing, just imagining, balancing. Can you imagine the breath turning an orange light, breathing into the sacral chakra on the inhale and breathing out of the sacral chakra on the exhale? Orange light in, orange light out, balancing. Drop in the orange light now and moving your attention to the upper abdomen, the area where the ribs naturally part, the solar plexus. And see if you can imagine the breath breathing into this area, breathing into the solar plexus, and breathing out of that very same point. Just breathing, just imagining, balancing. Can you imagine the breath turning to a bright yellow light here? And breathing that yellow light into the solar plexus on the inhale. And then breathing it out from the very same point. Breathing in yellow light. And breathing out yellow light. Just imagining. Just balancing. Drop in the yellow light now and moving your attention to the center point of the chest, to the heart chakra. And see if you can imagine the breath breathing into this area and breathing out from the very same point. Breathing into the heart and then out from the heart. Just breathing. Can you imagine turning the breath into a green or pink light here? And breathing that light into the heart chakra, the center of the chest. Pink or green light on the inhale, and breathing out pink or green light on the exhale from that very same point. Balancing, breathing, imagining. Dropping the green light now and moving your attention to the point in the middle of your throat. And see if you can imagine the breath breathing into this area on the inhale. And breathing the exhale out from that very same point. Breathing in and breathing out. Just imagining. And can you imagine the breath turning into a blue light here? Breathing that blue light into the throat chakra on the inhale. And breathing it out from the throat chakra on the exhale. Just breathing. Just imagining. Just balancing. Dropping the blue light and moving your attention to the point between your eyebrows, the third eye chakra, the brow chakra, and seeing if you can imagine the breath breathing into this area on the inhale and breathing out at the very same point. Breathing in and breathing out. Can you imagine the breath turning into a dark midnight blue or an indigo coloured light here. Breathing that light into the brow chakra, the third eye, on the inhale, and breathing out that light from the same point on the exhale. Just imagining, just breathing, balancing. Dropping the indigo light and moving your attention to the top of the head, the crown chakra, and see if you can imagine the breath breathing into this area on the inhale and out from this area on the exhale. Just imagining. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you imagine the breath turning into a violet coloured light here? Breathing into the crown centre on the inhale and breathing out violet light on the exhale. Imagining, breathing, balancing, balancing, breathing. Dropping the light here, and invite your mind to visualize the following images, or imagine the following images. 1,000-petal lotus unfolding into a bright ball of white light. 1,000-petal lotus unfolding into a bright ball of white light. A violet orb of light pulsing. A violet orb of light pulsing. Wind chimes gently moving in the breeze, chiming their pretty sound. A green forest full of bird song. The flame of a golden candle, steady within the air. The feet standing on sand as gentle waves wash in. An ancient oak tree with roots grown deep into the earth. Strong roots growing deep into the earth. Basking here in the feeling tones of rest and balance. Basking in light. Let's re-invite our Sankalpa here, mentally repeating, I invite ease and balance into all areas of my life. Basking in the balancing effect of rest upon the mind. Basking in balancing effect of rest upon the emotions. Basking in the balancing effect of rest upon the body. Being aware of the space you've created to allow balance between the physical, emotional, and mental and spiritual bodies. You deserve to rest. You deserve balance. You deserve peace. And take this knowing that you deserve peace, rest and balance with you. It's now time to become aware of the support beneath you. And invite the body to take a deep, conscious breath in through the nose and use the exhale to become more aware of your surroundings. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, see if you can find where the body is indicating which part of you do you need to move first. Making a conscious effort to listen to your body. It's a really good time to stay comfortable and drift off to sleep. But if you can't, please make sure you take the conscious effort to gently and mindfully ask the body which part to move next. And taking your time before you make a move until you're up and alert. If you'd like more Yoga Nidra sessions, you can join me next Sunday at the same time. Also keep an eye out for my newsletter, as I'll be releasing a new Yoga Nidra weekly on my YouTube channel, meaning you can tune in and relax to my new Yoga Nidras whenever you like. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today into a deep rest, into a deep balance. I appreciate you. Namaste.